Hello, and welcome to Reliability Report. I'm John Bailey. We talk a lot about the future of manufacturing. One part of that future is additive manufacturing, or as it's more commonly known, 3D printing. With all this talk about how 3D printing will change how we manufacture products in the future, we wanted to take a moment to see what the current status is with 3D printing. Currently, 3D printing's primary purpose in most facilities is either proof of concept or prototyping. Research, production, and mechanical spare parts are the next most common uses. The use of 3D printing in the industry has been growing over the past 5 years, with a spike in use this year. Accelerating product development continues to be enterprises' top focus, guiding their 3D printing strategies in 2019. Nearly 50% of enterprises say that quality control is their top challenge of using their 3D printers. Well, with the growing demand for additive manufacturing, there are a lot of workers who are going to need training. Ford figured this out, and that's why they opened a new $35 million training center in Lincoln Park, Michigan. UAW Ford Technical Training Center is designed to provide state-of-the-art technology training to hourly employees from the company's manufacturing plants in things like 3D printing, collaborative robots, vision systems, and drones. Nearly 2/3 of manufacturers are preparing for a possible recession. According to the new survey, while most are getting ready for a downturn in the economy, only 27% of companies actually expect one to happen in the next 12 months. Executives at larger companies and those with operations outside the U.S. were both more likely than smaller firms and those with only domestic operations to expect a positive impact. Just 25% of companies with no foreign operations expect a positive impact from trade talks. Well, former Apple engineers have developed a camera system that uses machine learning to identify manufacturing defects early on in the production of gadgets. 4-year-old startup Instrumental builds a system of cameras for assembly lines, then couples it with software that uses machine learning to detect defects before they go into production. That camera takes a picture of each device that goes through the assembly process, then compares the pictures to figure out if there are places where parts are missing or assembled wrong, or have other problems that stand out. This technology could catch defects before they get off the production line, helping prevent issues before they get to consumers. Distribution center robots have good job security looking into the future. By 2023, the automation robot numbers are expected to nearly double. An increasing number of distribution companies are seeing the benefits of distribution center robots, which include greater efficiency and speed, quality assurance, and safer working conditions. Manufacturing companies have been facing cybersecurity threats. Digital technologies like AI, robotics, IIoT, and 3D printing are all amazing at streamlining production, but they are also vulnerable to cyber attacks and data breaches. According to a recent Deloitte study of manufacturing executives, around 4 out of 10 said their organization had experienced a data breach in the past year. Money, not intellectual property or production disruption, continues to be the number one goal of cybercriminals who breach manufacturers' digital networks, according to a Verizon report. These breaches didn't come cheap either, with roughly 40% of the attacks costing more than $1 million. We have talked about automation a lot on Reliability Report and whether robots are going to take all of our jobs. Well, a new report by Oxford Economics addresses that fear. According to their study, machines are expected to displace about 20 million manufacturing jobs across the world over the next 10 years. That means roughly 8.5% of the global manufacturing workforce could be replaced by robots. As we have talked about previously, this report also notes that the move to robots tends to generate new jobs as quickly as it automates them. However, it could contribute to income inequality. The use of robots in the industry is nothing new, but the cost of them is getting cheaper, leading to a rise in use. The report points out that the robots will boost productivity and economic growth overall. However, this will come at a cost to certain areas. In the United States, Oregon, Louisiana, Texas, Indiana, and North Carolina are the most vulnerable states according to the report. That's because those states are reliant on manufacturing jobs that could disappear because of robots. To read all the highs and lows of the full report, go to oxfordeconomics.com. That's your reliability report. If you have news you want to share, send us a message to the address on your screen. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a broadcast. Until next time, I'm John Bailey. Have a great day.